So welcome to that show. I'm sure everybody's been following this Matthew-Lani story, and that he's been calling himself Sanele Zingelwa. So whenever you search him, you actually do find his name. So what a lot of people didn't know is that Sanele Zingelwa is actually a real doctor, and he's sitting right here next to me, and he's here to just clear the record. All we're asking from you guys is to please share this video to help share awareness and build it up, as well as to please report all of his social media platforms, because we feel like the information he's been sharing is very dangerous. A good example is when asked by a pregnant woman on one of his lives if bleeding during pregnancy is normal, he said yes, it's normal. So I hope that that woman's child and the mother as well is okay. But for that reason, to prevent any of this happening again in the future, please give this video a share. So without further ado, Doc, can you please tell us about yourself and prove to everyone that you're real?
Okay, how's it, bro?
You
good? Okay, how's it, guys? So my name is Sanele Zingelwa. I actually have 3 names. Yeah, 3 names. So first name Sanele, Sobani is Vambani, and then my surname is Zingelwa. I went to varsity in Cuba. I got the Nelson Mandela Fidel Castro collaboration to study medicine in Cuba. So it was from late 2014 and in until August 2020. Yeah. So then I came back. I then integrated. Well, the program you have to integrate with the South African universities, the 10 universities. Yeah. So you integrate. I integrated using via VERTS rather. So that was the 18 months of integration, and then I went and I finished in 2021 December. Started working at Tembisa Hospital January 2022 until right now as a medical intern. Okay.
I think for me, man, Sanele, as you said, like even your scribe says it right here. It's VITS class of 2021. I remember I read the statement that VITS said, and they said that there was no one by the name of Sanele Zingelwa who went to VITS or even graduated through. And I think as much as I know, they were probably trying to actually lead the story and make sure that no spotlight is on them. But that for me started to get in work, because people could actually even believe that, the people that actually know you, because that was a clear, blatant lie, you know. Yeah. So I just want you to tell me briefly, like, what do you hope to achieve today by us actually having this conversation?
I'd like to make everyone aware that what Vert said about not finding my name there, the real Sanele Zingelwa as a registered who has ever been registered at Vert and studied using the Nelson Mandela Fidel Castro collaboration is not true. I was once a student at Vert for the integration program, 1 year 6 months. So I'd like people to know that there actually are other ways of becoming a medical doctor in this country. It's not just because you went to VERTS or rather in a South African university from first year until last year. There's people who went to Cuba also, and there's many of us. We went to Cuba, came back, integrated, and that we did the exam. We actually are qualified medical doctors.
Yeah, okay. I think personally, man, I'm grateful that you chose to share the story with me, you know, and I've seen how it's been affecting you just like the last couple of months and so on, you know. So, I mean, just to prove that obviously you could have went anywhere, you know, you could be on the news right now telling the story, and just to prove that you're not just doing this for clout or for recognition, I just want to know, right, how many major media groups or companies have actually approached you to put you on TV and actually have you tell them your story?
Okay, so they haven't contacted me personally, but they contacted the communications officer was at Tembisa Hospital. Yeah. So I was advised to communicate via or through him. And then, so it was actually 702 Newsroom Africa, the Sowetan, and I can't remember the others. So, but there's actually been some traction and some people wanting to know more about the story.
Yeah, okay. So I think what everyone also just wants to know, like, just put us through the entire story of how you found out and how you felt when you found out that this guy was been using the name.
Yeah. So imagine you're at work. So at the time I was doing anesthesia. I'm at work, I'm about to put up a spinal. Okay, I get a phone call. Okay, I need to take off the patient first. Okay, sharp. Take care of the patient, make sure the patient is okay, and then I get back to the phone call. When I eventually answered the phone call, I was called to HR saying I needed there urgently. So I went there, excused myself, went to HR. When I got there, two gentlemen from SAPRA, which is the South African Health Products Regulatory Authority, they questioned me, and the HR manager, they questioned me. Do you remember the complaint that you made through to us?
So this guy was using your name to make complaints?
Yeah. So I'm there. Like,
what was the complaint about?
I don't remember. I've never made any such complaint.
Yeah.
You know? So then they said, okay, what's your name? I tell them my name, Sanele Zingelwa. Okay, yeah. And then what's your number? I tell them my number doesn't correspond to what they have. What's your email address? I tell them my email address doesn't correspond to what they have. So I'm like, okay, what is actually the complaint about? They tell me the complaint is there's a product is out there on the market.
Yeah.
It's making people sick. So the name of the product is organics. Apparently, I didn't know of the organics thing. Yeah. Okay, so the product is making people sick, and apparently there's 40 patients in Helen Joseph who've been admitted in Helen Joseph, and 3 of them apparently are in ICU.
Sure.
So they are supposed to make sure that whatever product is out there on the market is safe for public consumption. Mm-hmm. So they went there trying to investigate, is this a legit thing? Yeah. So they went to Helen Joseph. They're looking for a Sanele Zingelwa, Dr. Sanele Zingelwa, because that's what the complaint came from. SAPRA went to Helen Joseph to investigate. They're looking for the Sanele Zingelwa, the Dr. Sanele Zingelwa that made this complaint. So they went to the CEO's office, questioning them about this. Is there any patients? Are there any patients there that are getting ill because of this pill? The CEO there says, no, we don't know anything like that. There's no patients in ICU like that. But okay, is there Sanele Zingelwa doctor here who's working here? So the CEO says no. The only Sanele Zingelwa that we know of that is registered and works under the Department of Health, Gauteng Department of Health, is working in Tembisa Hospital. So that's how they went to Tembisa Hospital and found me. Yeah. So imagine me, I'm being called for something I don't even know about. You know what I mean? Mm. So that's when we were like, okay, what's going on? Is there someone trying to impersonate me? Yeah. Is someone stealing my identity? And how did this happen? You know what I mean? So we contacted the person. Literally in the meeting, he's answering the call. He's there saying, yeah, I am Sanele Zingelwa, and very there is patience there. He's so determined, or like, for lack of a better word, he's sticking with his story. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, okay, then it's for me a drop. They advised me, go open a case. This was back in August, guys. Yeah. I went the following day immediately to open a case of identity fraud. Yeah. Opened the case, and then I was like, okay, I hope this guy is gonna be catched and the justice is gonna take its course. So that's why I was chilled and be like, okay, Bazum told eventually. Yeah. You know, I was concerned, but I didn't want anything to be publicized, to be public about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just trusted the justice system would do its job quick enough. Sure. Okay. And I just want to ask, you mentioned this organics thing. Like, so what is his connection exactly with the company he reported? So when I got home, so I'm telling my partner, I got home, I'm telling her what happened at work. She's like, okay, so who's this person? She remembered that there's someone who's been talking about organics on TikTok. Yeah. Then she goes on TikTok, she looks at this person, and then this is the actual person. When she showed me the profile of this person, it's the same profile that guy had on his WhatsApp profile, because we called him. You remember? We called him. So that's not my face. It's not me. So it's the same person. So we looking at his videos. He's talking about his organics is making people sick, whatever. He also has his own pill, apparently. He also has his own company, company, which is Kaba pill, something like that. It's making people, it's what, to lose weight. It turns the fat into lean muscle. I don't know how, but anyway. So this guy, I think it's because he was trying to take out the competition. You know what I mean? I mean, what's it benefit by making such a complaint to someone? If they want to take out organics and be like, no, organics is making people sick. So his competition is no longer there. His products can now go up.
And take the spotlight.
You know, and be the spotlight. And now he can make more money. That's what I'm thinking.
I get you. I mean, it does make sense. I think it's quite selfish, you know. I think obviously me being your friend, like I've gotten to see you and stuff, but like, do you mind just telling everyone how this has affected your professional life?
Oh, bro, like these past few days, because it's only trending now, like since late Sunday night. You know, and I was on call that night, so I'm being texted, okay, do you know you're trending? I'm like, trending about what? I'm not a social media person. Why would I trend? And then Bang Bonis at the post, and they're saying, okay, this person is using your name. It's the same person, Dr. Matthew-Lani, who's been pretending to be Dr. Zingelwa. So he's saying on these videos, it's his pseudonym, it's his what is this? Stage name, Dr. Matthew-Lani, stage name, actual name is Zingelwa, he has a name tag and whatever. So, you know, like, I'm trending, bro.
Bro, you're more famous than me.
Bro, imagine that. Dog. I don't want to be famous, bro. Okay, why am I trending? And then now everyone is concerned. Family members are concerned. They're calling. They're like, why are you trending? What's going on? What happened? What happened? It's concerned. Like, my mom has been getting calls non-stop. My phone is ringing non-stop. You know, like, I don't like it. I don't want to be in the social media public. Like, I don't want that. But it's what's happening now, and I need to address this. I need people to know this is affecting me professionally. So people now are concerned, are actually doubting whether did I ever go to medical school? Is he the actual Dr. Zingelwa, or am I the fake?
Do you ever wake up at night?
You know,
which one am I?
What's my name? You know. So I don't like that, bro. Okay. So it's personally also it's affecting me. It's like I'm so glad that I have the support that I have. My friends, my family, they've been calling, they've been concerned, they've been supporting me, you know. So I'm so grateful for that.
Okay, so Dr. Sanele. Dr. Zingelwa, the question I want to ask is, before we move on to even the last question, how has this been affecting your mental health?
Okay, so I'm not a social media person, right? So I sometimes get anxiety posting about things. Now imagine now I'm in the limelight. My name's in the limelight. It's in Child. I don't want that, dog. I'm getting social anxiety even more now because of this guy messing up my name. You know what I mean? I don't want that. But maybe there's something wrong with him. Maybe he has some mental issues because he's sticking to his story. He is sticking to his story. Like, there's so many TikToks I've seen, but he's sticking to his story. It's like, and he keeps what's the word?
What? A fixed delusion.
No, like contradicting himself.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's
like whenever it's lies. Like
lies.
Everyday lies. No man, come on, bruh. Stop it, dog.
No, I get you. I think even this reminds me of the conversation you had while you you felt like you wouldn't feel comfortable going straight to the news, because then there's a huge chance that you wouldn't be able to actually control the story. You know, they just cut things and put it in a certain way in order to just push the story out there, you know?
Yeah.
And I think while we're on the conversation of mental health, I read something online where I think one of the schools said that he actually attended like a spatial school, you know? So I think that points towards just using that as a source that there might be like mental illness present in this entire situation, you know? And I guess obviously you being a health professional, as well as having exposure towards mental health and so on, how do you feel this thing should actually be handled? Do you feel like there should be a chance where they just let him go scot-free because of this, or what do you think of the entire situation and his level of insight?
I think the guy has insight. This guy has been at it for a while. I'm not the first person, or this is not the first time people have been calling him out. I don't think you're a doctor. I don't think you're legit. Actually, what's going on? What's your story? And he keeps on with the lie. You know, he's creating companies. He's benefiting. Like,
that's the thing.
He is actually someone who knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's doing this for his own selfish gain.
Yeah.
So maybe he has some personality disorder, maybe.
Yeah.
But he definitely has insights on this.
Towards what's
happening.
happening.
He knows what's going on.
Yeah. Hey man, but hopefully more people will just report and just maybe make sure that we get him off social media, you know?
Yeah.
But I just want to say, Sanele, thank you so much for coming here today. It was quite brave for you to come. Obviously, you don't like being all over the place and being on social media, and luckily you couldn't control whether people know you or see you or not, but it's nice that we got to control the narrative today on this video.
Sure.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be my guy.
So